party at a little place in Richmond, Virginia called Famous Brown Soul Food Cafe. Oh yeah, on the east side of town, where all the grown folks party. Southern soul style. Everybody get out on the floor. Let's do this thing again just like we did it before. I hope you came in here to party too. Get out on the floor and let it do what it do. All you fellas, get out of your seats. Get out on the floor and just move your feet. All you ladies, get out of your chairs. Get out on the floor and let down your hair. Everybody that's standing around, Big G is in the house and he's putting it down. Having a party tonight, old school style. Gonna dance a bit, we gonna drink a little while. I hope you came in here to party too. Get out on the floor and let it do what it do. Every weekend when I go to the clubs, I try to find me one that don't allow no thugs. I came to party and have a good time. Getting in a fight don't even cross my mind. All the ladies are burning it up. Some dropping it to the floor and some backing it up. Chicken wing, smoke in the air. It's messing up my suit and I just don't care. Everybody's having a ball. Nothing but grown folks wall to wall. Having a party tonight, old school style. Gonna dance a bit, we gonna drink a little while. I hope you came in here to party too. Get out on the floor and let it do what it do. Everybody's having a ball. Nothing but grown folks wall to wall. Having a party tonight, old school style. Gonna dance a bit, we're gonna drink a little while. I hope you came in here to party too. Let's get out on the floor and let it do what it do. Chicken wing, smoke in the air. It's smelling up my suit and I just don't care. Play me some music with that southern soul sound. No one standing in the corner with their pants hanging down. Oh yeah, we having a party tonight. Nothing but grown folk wall to wall. No guns, no knives. Everybody just having a real good time. Old school style. Having a party tonight, old school style. Gonna dance a bit, we gonna drink a little while. I hope you came to party too. Get out on the floor and do it.
Celebrate Christmas night at the VFW Post 10387 Hopewell, Virginia. Christmas night from 10 p.m. until 2 a.m. with special guest, the legendary Roy C. That's Roy C. and also DJ Mean Green. Tickets $18 in advance and $25 at the door. That's Christmas night, casual dress and BYOB. For ticket information, call 804-458-2803. That's 804-458-2803. That's a Christmas night out at the VFW Post 10387 Hopewell, Virginia from 10 p.m. until 2 a.m. with the legendary Roy C. And also DJ Mean Green. Don't you dare miss it. A Christmas night out in Hopewell.
And coming New Year's Eve, Big G and the Total Control Band and Show. You don't want to miss it.
All right, party people, let me see right here. Come on, get your groove on. Richmond, Virginia, let me hear you say yeah. Powhatan. Cumberland, Virginia. Buckingham. other day, girl, I'm feeling fine. I'm thinking about the love we made last night. I'm just thinking about baby. Chills up and down my spine. We started on the phone, just trying to talk it out. The next thing you know, you make my love don't come down on me, baby. Ooh, my body was calling your name. I can hear it saying I need you, your hot love. I wanna get it on. I need you, your hot love. For me, got too long. I need your hot love, baby. My body's calling your name. Can you hear it saying I need you? I wanna get it on. I need you. For me, got too long. I need your hot love, baby. Ooh, my body's calling your name. You know I love you, baby, with all of my might. Making love to you and tell me everything's alright. Let me give it to you, baby. Ooh, girl, my body's calling your name. Early in the morning, girl, late at night. Making love to you and tell me everything's alright. Let me give it to you, baby. Ooh, girl, my body's calling your name. Can you hear it saying I need you, your hot love. Wanna get it on, I need you, your hot love. For me, got you on, I need your hot love, baby. Ooh, my body's calling your name. Can you hear it saying I need you? Wanna get it on, I need you, your hot love. For me, got you on, I need your hot love, baby. Ooh, girl, my body's calling your name. On guitar, come on, y'all.
Commonwealth Consultation LLC, Bradley Development LLC, and Famous Brown, a joint venture company. Economic empowerment should be a right in the Commonwealth. Commonwealth Consultation LLC, Bradley Development LLC, and Famous Brown are procurement specialists that will fight for your rights. Are you tired of not being awarded contracts without explanation? We'll find solutions to your company's failure to be awarded contracts. Are you tired of being told that you don't have the capacity or resources necessary? We can assist your company to find mentors and create joint ventures with larger companies that have more resources. Are you tired of not being heard? We will represent and advocate for your company's economic empowerment at Virginia's General Assembly, at local governing bodies meetings, and at construction organization meetings. Commonwealth Consultation LLC, Bradley Development LLC, Famous Brown are procurement specialists, and we can help your company to stand on the law. Contact us by phone at 804-972-2525. That's 804-972-2525. You may email us at thesutton@gmail.com or bradmgt@comcast.net.
Are you ready to have a good time? Well, it's getting ready to go down Southern Soul style for the big New Year's Eve celebration on Wednesday, December 31st at the VFW. Everly Mills, post number 10387. You know the location. It's 206 Winston Churchill Drive in Hopewell, Virginia. Starring at the party house will be Big G with his show and band. Also performing will be the Fly By Night Band, and your music specialist for the night will be none other than Miss Southern Soul on the ones and twos. The celebration is from 9 to 1:30 a.m. Showtime is 10:45 p.m. So come on out and pop that thing with Big G and others, because this will be the last time you can pop that thing in 2014.
Black leadership, relationship.
We have to send a message. This is the time for us to send a message.
We're always talking about what the Republicans ain't done for us or what they will do to hurt us. My life has been hurt by Democrats.
And we got in our mind that we always got to keep voting Democrat.
You know, look and see in your community, who are the real oppressors in our community? They always talk about black on black crime. And when you hear the word black on black crime, the first thing you think of is a black man robbing you, a black man breaking in your house. And that is a black on black crime. But let's take it one step further. There's a black on black crime down in City Hall. There's a black on black crime down in all the state capitals in America, where black folks are voting against our interests, where black folks are voting and making us, we're getting poor and poor, and other groups are getting richer and richer.
Everywhere you go, there's poverty in black areas.
This is not where I stand at right now. Ida B. Wells, public housing residents who live at. Most of the people are homeless, living in the street. And it's because of you, Mr. President. In Detroit, where your leaders at? There's no white folks running Detroit, cutting water on black folks in Detroit. Them black folks running that city. Ain't no white folks doing that. Them black folks going along with that. Everything's happening in our community is black leadership doing this. Our children know that if the Democrats have not done anything for us as of yet, why should they even go out and vote? What agenda is on the table that's going to change their life? The only thing they're offering the black community is abortion on demand. This is what the president asking for us to vote for.
Now he wants to have this conversation about minimum wage raise because he knows that this is the way to get a lot of the poor people's attention. But to hell with his minimum wage raise. We don't have any jobs. A minimum wage raise for what?
They're not pushing a black agenda. They're not pushing a family agenda. They're pushing a neoliberal agenda.
Across this city, in these major democratic cities, this is what it looks like.
How can the same process happen over and over again and nobody got nothing, can't do nothing about it?
Black leadership is abusing us. The Democratic Party is abusing us.
It's the same way in every black community across the country.
And they force us into a life of welfare. We don't want no welfare. We want opportunities to go to work. We want opportunities to own business. They bailed out all of the major banks and these big investors, but left the people starving.
There are no Tea Parties in your city.
We don't have those people. We have a major democratic machine, and the majority of them, they look like me. These are the people who make sure we get nothing, but then turn around and have us to vote for them again.
They only come around when it's time for elections. When they think they can give you a toy or give you a turkey or something, and everything is good.
Hundreds of millions of dollars are coming down from the federal government. But the money is going to all these special interest groups. My brother's keeper went to his friends. This whole corrupt democratic system that gobbles up all the dollars and starves the people out. Can you all look around your community and see any change that will come about with these hundreds of billions of dollars that will come through our cities? No, you cannot. What we do see is our elected officials riding around in new cars, and they have new homes.
When our people don't have jobs in our communities, when we don't have any vital resources, when all the deals been cut, and all our people are left out, this is where we end up.
And we got a most important thing that we can stop all this. Everybody got to vote. And if you use your vote wisely, you can stop a lot of this stuff.
Sometimes
Ladies, we know that you want to look good at all times. And one way you can definitely look good is to visit Lux Lashes, the most flawless, undetectable eyelash extensions imaginable, and see Miss Ariel Dickerson, or call her at 804-868-5052. That's 804-868-5052 for the most flawless, undetectable eyelash extensions imaginable. Visit Lux Lashes.
The Tanya Free and Friends Talk Show, your destination for the best in social and political straight talk, Wednesdays at 2 p.m. on the heart and soul of the city, WCLM 1450 AM, streaming live on TanyaFree.com and BlackTalkRadioNetwork.com. Join the conversation Wednesdays.
Celebrate Christmas night at the VFW Post 10387 Hopewell, Virginia. Christmas night from 10 p.m. until 2 a.m. with special guest, the legendary Roy C. That's Roy C. and also DJ Mean Green. Tickets $18 in advance and $25 at the door. That's Christmas night, casual dress, and BYOB. For ticket information, call 804-458-2803. That's 804-458-2803. That's a Christmas night out at the VFW Post 10387 Hopewell, Virginia, from 10 p.m. until 2 a.m. with the legendary Roy C. And also DJ Mean Green. Don't you dare miss it. A Christmas night out in Hopewell.
And coming New Year's Eve, Big G and the Total Control Band and Show. You don't want to miss it.
You were good. This is a man. Well, this is a man. Well, but it wouldn't nothing without a woman on girl. Man made a car to take him over the road. Man made a train to carry the heavy load. Man made a Lexus to take him out of the dark. Man made a boat for the water. Like no man at all. This man well, without a woman on there. Man makes a little bit of baby girl and a baby boy. Man make them happy. Oh, man make them tough. After man makes everything he can, you know that man makes money to buy from other men. This is the man well, without a woman on there. He's loud in the wilderness. He's loud in the wilderness. He's loud, so loud. He's loud, so loud. He's loud. Wait a minute. Enough of James Brown.
For all of your printing and graphic needs, stop by River City, where they specialize in invitations, business cards, posters, flyers, banners, scanning, emails, typesetting, event and funeral programs, and much, much more. 4366 South Laburnum Avenue, or call 804-226-8100. That's 226-8100. River City Printing and Graphics. Color copies, black and white copies, glossy photos, faxing. You name it, they do it. That's River City Printing and Graphics, 4366 South Laburnum Avenue, or call them at 804-226-8100.
Just put your hand together like this. Somebody make some cigarettes a day. It was the hardest thing to put them away. Drank 4 or 5 bottles of wine. I kept a glass in my hand all the time. Breaking those habits was hard to do. Never compared to the changes you put me through. Trying to live my life without you, baby. It's the hardest thing I ever do. Trying to get the loving we share. It's the hardest thing I ever bear. The worst reputation around, chasing all the women in town. Changing my way of living was hard to do, but nothing compared to the changes of loving you. I done everything man to do. Gonna take a miracle, start from loving you. Trying to live my life without you, baby. You're the hardest thing I ever do. Trying to get the loving we share. You're the hardest thing I ever bear. Worst reputation around, chasing all the women in town. Changing my way of living was hard to do, but nothing compared to the changes to love you. Done everything I'm trying to do. I'm gonna take a miracle, I'm gonna lie to you. Trying to live my life without you, baby. It's the hardest thing I ever do. Trying to get the loving we share. It's the hardest thing I ever been. I'm trying.
The Heart and Soul of the City newspaper is coming back. That's right, the only newspaper that gives you the news behind the news. The only newspaper who will go where no other newspaper would dare to go. The only newspaper that will give it to you and tell it like it is. That's the Heart and Soul of the City newspaper. Back on the newsstands January 2015. Send your stories to the Heart and Soul. Advertise your business or church in the Heart and Soul. Or if you would just like to support this paper, send all donations to WCLM Radio, 3203 Hull Street. That's the Heart and Soul newspaper. Back.
Are you ready to have a good time? Well, it's getting ready to go down Southern Soul style for the big New Year's Eve celebration on Wednesday, December 31st at the VFW. Everly Mills, post number 10387. You know the location. It's 206 Winston Churchill Drive in Hopewell, Virginia. Starring at the party house will be Big G with his show and band. Also performing will be the Fly By Night Band, and your music specialist for the night will be none other than Miss Southern Soul on the ones and twos. The celebration is from 9 to 1:30 a.m. Showtime is 10:45 p.m. So come on out and pop that thing with Big G and others, because this will be the last time you can pop that thing in 2014.
Hi, I'm Chocolate Chip, here to tell you about Wayne Mason and his D&W Fashions. It's a mobile clothing store. He actually will come to you. Now, I just met this gentleman. He was telling me about all the fantastic clothes he has, but seeing is believing, so I had to see the clothes to actually believe. And you can call this number 337-8869, 804-337-8869. Talk to Mr. Mason, and he'll have you dressed for success. This is a mobile clothing store. D&W Fashions, Mr. Wayne Mason. Call him, and he'll take care of you.
My name is Wayne Mason. I'm with D&W Fashion. I sell suits. I sell leisure suits. I do it mobile. You give me a call, I come out to see you.
Clothing store. D&W Fashions, Mr. Wayne Mason. Call him, and he'll take care of you.
Hey, I'm Famous Brown. You watching the Famous Brown Get Down.
Going out tonight to party at a little place in Richmond, Virginia called Famous Brown Soul Food Cafe. Oh yeah, on the east side of town, where all the grown folks party. Southern Soul style.